We out here in Shadyville, y'all. We are out here. We outside. Just trying to make our way to our Airbnb, man, and we are hood bound. I'm holding down with a bunch of luggage, yo. That's April over there, putting some minutes on the phone. Been propositioned by 2 prostitutes already. That's my wife looking all victorious with her crown on. We good? Good? All right. What's happening, King? What's going on? My man said, what's up, dog? San Jose. Took me back to 87 on that one. All right. Order phone on that side. We'll hang out over there. Look, you guys, it's a travel day. It's a lot going on, but I just want to get at y'all. We're doing us a video tonight. I don't see none of us. Where we at? Why don't black folk travel? We talking about it tonight. I'll see y'all at the crib. Lights on. Thank you. Whew. All right, fam, what's happening?
You guys, welcome back to our channel. We just had a super long travel day, and we had some, some stark observations along the way. We just had to share it with you.
Look, we need to have a family discussion, so everybody is welcome. But we're talking to our peoples today, but I think this is relevant for everybody. How come black folk don't travel? Why don't black folk travel?
Okay, so let me tell you why this even came up, why it's a video. Okay, it's long travel day to begin with. So we are in Puerto Viejo, getting our bus ticket right now.
Hey, not impressed. Current situation. But I ain't chilling today because something was just edging me on the bus. I looked around on the bus and all I saw was a bunch of young European children.
Yeah.
And when I say European, I mean literally, German, Denmark, Sweden, from across Europe, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
It was a bus full, we felt like specks of pepper in a sea of salt.
Where we at? Where are we at? I don't mind representing. Look, man, I've been the only person of color in so many boardrooms and all that kind of good stuff, and I don't really care. But it really started me thinking damn, where are we? If you don't know, Puerto Viejo is blackety black. It's extra black. It is. It really is. And it felt really good to, be in a travel environment and see our people and speak English and communicate with people and go to see elders and do all these different things because of our heritage, right? But it just got me thinking, what else is our heritage?
You know what? I think what we imagine is while we were sitting on that bus and just surrounded by people who didn't look like us, we thought about what it would be like if we actually got on a bus and it was full of people who looked like us.
What if I got on the bus and I saw a bunch of people who look like my sons? What if, and all, so first off, we stand out from your typical travelers because we carry everything but the kitchen sink with us.
Yeah.
All these kids, all these guys and girls, quite a few grown folks on there too, they're backpackers. We're not backpackers. I'm on that mug with luggage. You know what I'm saying? We do need to downsize though again.
I mean, or hire a car, hire a shuttle.
True. We need to start traveling grown. You're right. But it really started me thinking, y'all. We need to change the culture, people. I hear a lot of people talking about generational wealth and talking about this money and passing down money to their kids. Look here, man. And I'm not trying to tell you that it's not worth your time. but there's some other things that we need to be considering other than the almighty dollar. Life experience means something. So I was thinking like, why are so many people from Europe over here in Costa Rica, in Nicaragua?
Well, I think for one, it's obviously a different sort of culture. It's a different culture, a culture that probably values your leisure time, your vacation time, more so than our experience being in the States, having limited time for vacation and not having too much of an imprint on international travel. Like wherever we've traveled, we've seen more people from different countries than we did from the States.
So it begs the question, why don't black folk travel?
Now, we know this is not like an umbrella statement. We know black people travel, but we just really got to thinking, what if this bus was filled with us?
Why don't we travel? Why isn't it part of our culture to seek out other cultures and gain understanding? It's when you generally meet a person from Europe, and I know this is a general blanket statement, y'all, I'm tired, I can't be PC, it ain't even in me. When you meet a person from Europe, they don't usually travel throughout Europe, and now they on to the next country. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, what's going on? We had two instances, today and yesterday. We ran into a person that we met when we were in
San Salvador.
In El Salvador. We went on a tour and met this girl with her boo thing, a friend, or whoever, I don't know. But we see her again on our way out of town. And
this morning we saw her in Puerto Viejo.
She was like, hey, weren't you in San Salvador? I was like, hey, what up though? So we catch up and she's on her way to a country that we are on our way to as well, Kindred spirits, she's a traveler, we catch up on stories. Our dinner's here. And that was like really, 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 really cool. Love seeing her. The night before, we went all up in the mountains of Puerto Viejo, outside of Puerto Viejo, to meet with an elder of the city. And she has a girl from Germany staying with her. And her little 20-something. And it was just nice keeping it with this young lady. Little innocent little thing, like out in the middle of nowhere, hanging out on this old Jamaican woman's farm. What? You know what I'm saying? Where are we at? How come my little nieces and nephews ain't on that farm? Beautiful farm, beautiful woman that we were talking to, and I was like, wow, this little German girl is here doing the dang thing. Come on, man, why don't you? This is a family discussion.
All right.
And again, I really want you to understand. When I say one love, I mean one love. I love all people. I love people, but I want to see us changing the culture.
You know what? And that's why, at least for us, we get so excited when we see other black people on the road. At least when we see other, when we see other black people, period. But especially when we see black Americans, black United Statesians, out in this world, running around these international streets, we always feel a bit of a connection. Like, wow, you're out here, we're out here. Nice to see you, man. What you doing out here?
We speak.
We do.
I ain't gonna look in your face.
We do the nod. We definitely make sure we speak. Now, all skin folk get kinfolk, so it doesn't happen all the time, but for the majority of the time.
I don't think it's happened since like Thailand, right? Like when we speak to somebody, they just don't even speak at all. But
it's been interesting. But for the most part, it feels like a shared experience, even though you don't know the other person.
So I actually wrote down some reasons on the bus. So we're gonna talk this out because if you are believing a lie, generational curses, different things that we're raised believing, or whatever the reason. If it's some lie that you believe in, because you can't travel, I want to try to dispel that. Let's start walking this out, y'all. So some of the reasons we thought of: people don't think that they have everything that they need to travel. The people that we ran into literally had their backpacks in wit. We arrived in the big city, San Jose, maybe about an hour and a half ago. We started navigating our way around to get some minutes on the phone so we can get an Uber. And it was a couple from Denmark. And anyway, we had to go like 3 blocks down to another bus station to get minutes on your stuff. And these guys are following us. Now it's nighttime here in the city. It's downtown in the city. Literally, no lie. I was approached by 2 prostitutes. We got ads panhandled for change about 55,000 times. It's really, really, really frantic, really busy. And you know, I don't mind. We navigated with our luggage, so you know we look like some suckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we can get them.
Yeah.
We move it. I noticed this white couple behind me with their backpacks. Like, oh, they've been with us since the bus. We finally stop. April goes into the terminal. I decide I'm gonna stand on the street corner with our luggage while she goes and does that into the bus station. And they approach me, and they're like, "Are you going to the airport?" I was like, "Nah, bro. We going to a place that's by the airport." But we just ended up having a little dialogue and discussion, and I think that they thought that I was gonna like protect them if something jumped off. I thought that was really extra interesting and cute.
The strength in numbers. Okay.
But the point is, they did not have enough money for a taxi cab. They've been here in Costa Rica for 3 weeks.
Oh,
they went
nice.
to La Fortuna. They didn't do anything. They just kind of hiked around because they didn't have the money for it. And they were looking for a cheap way to get to the airport because they didn't have the money for it. I think that's bold as hell, first off. But the whole point of the story is you don't need a whole lot to travel, y'all. And I'm not saying like this is not a cautionary tale. You don't have to go that extreme because I ain't never gonna be in a situation where I ain't got enough money to get to where I gotta go. It's gonna be a choice.
But I think a lot of people do feel like travel is really expensive. Travel
Only Costa Rica.
okay, true. But it's affordable. It all depends on where you want to put your money.
It depends on what your priorities are. If your priorities are getting the new J's, if your priorities are showing up flashy, doing this, doing that, maybe you ain't gonna have enough money for it. But you have to prioritize. It really is not that much to travel. There are lots of different travel websites, lots of places to stay.
Travel seems to be available for various different lifestyles and socioeconomic backgrounds. Like the bus we took today was super inexpensive
How much
to
was
get
the bus
somewhere. I don't know. It was maybe 6,000-ish colones per person. So that
$9
was
a piece. It is super affordable to travel. Look into it. Do some investigating and find out. Watch our videos. We'll hook you up and we'll show you the way. What's another reason? Because it's not part of the culture. In other words, parents don't grow up telling their kids, like, you know what? Traveling the world could change your perspective on a lot of different things. You should really try to travel.
You know what? Not many people in my family had that experience of traveling the world. What we did do was road trips, though, in the States, and that was cool. I had an aunt who traveled across Europe when I was, I don't know, maybe in middle school or high school, and just hearing that she was doing this, I was really inspired by that because we had just been, you know, in the car doing road trips, which is still cool, exploring your backyard. But seeing my aunt do that was really inspirational for me.
Maybe you could be that person in your family to show other people in your family that, yo, this is doable, it's fun. But I'll tell you what traveling did do for me. Even just going the road trips, you know, traveling to a different state within the United States changed my perspective of us, of people. I was a very ignorant person when I began traveling, when I went to school, when I went to college. And being around different people that were from different socioeconomic backgrounds blew my mind. Everything that I thought I knew, I didn't know. Said, and dang near every time when I go to a country, my expansion is broadened because that mind-blowing situation always happens.
Even like asking yourself, when was the first time you've ever been on a plane?
Coming home from school in Texas.
How old were you?
17.
Okay. I think I was 16 or 17 my first time on a plane. Me and my brother flew to Virginia.
Okay.
And, you know, that might be kind of old for some people.
My kids been traveling on planes since they was like 8, 9, something like that. You know what I mean? So give your children some experience is what I'm saying. Let's break this. This is a freaking curse. Let me tell y'all something. Africa is the cradle of civilization. And we spread out all throughout this planet. We travel. We've been travelers. Don't let nobody tell you that, we don't go there. Choice and by force, all of the above. The point is, like, we settled in every corner of this globe because we like to move around. We like to travel. There's so much opportunity, so many different things to see, experience, so many epiphanies to be had out here. Travel. Encourage your children to travel. Let's make travel part of the culture, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the culture. Well, that's another reason. People are afraid of what they don't know. That's kind of legitimate.
Okay.
You know, I can swim, but I have trouble swimming in large bodies of water because I think something gonna come up from the bottom and grab me and take. I think an alligator gonna eat me. I think a shark is gonna grab me. Hey, it could be a lake. You know what I'm saying? A shark is gonna get me. Unreasonable fear.
Yeah, unreasonable fear that home is the safest place on earth, right? Your home, your state, your city, and that going any other place puts you at more risk than you would be if you were at home.
Let me explain something to y'all. The United States of America is one of the most dangerous places to be. Don't you be believing that hype? Ain't nobody else got people going in malls, shooting up movie theaters, shooting up parties and all that kind of stuff. It don't happen, y'all. The states tell you that everybody else is dangerous, but in actuality, it's pretty gangster. And I would tell you, this is just another conversation I've been having with different people. I think all of the Americans got PTSD. I think that we all have post-traumatic stress syndrome. Because we say, well, every place is dangerous. You just have to learn how to move and be aware. Nah, dog, every place ain't dangerous like that. Some places you arrive in and you feel an absolute peace. You're like, damn, this is all right.
Some places are so safe that little kids, elementary school age, can walk around and run errands and do all this with cross highways.
And walk a mile to the store by themselves. We should do a reaction video.
Have you guys seen that Netflix show called Old Enough?
Yeah.
Like Japanese culture.
That's not even extreme. That's real. That's not extreme. That is really real. You guys, don't be afraid. Or better yet, face your fears. You know what I'm saying? False evidence appearing is real. You know what I'm saying? The little acronym, it's not real. It behooves the country to keep its citizens inside of that country, to increase that gross domestic product, to increase the circulation of money and everything else. So propaganda is a part of every country. Mexico right now is telling their citizens how crazy the United States is, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Everybody has a bunch of propaganda that they put out about other countries. As world citizens, it's up to us to demystify that crap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uproot it and put it where it belongs, in the trash. What's another reason? I got a bunch of reasons, y'all. I guess I won't go on and on. Don't know where to go or why to go. You better enroll in some YouTube University. You know what I'm saying? You better check. You better do some investigations.
True. And even like I'm a part of the crew where I don't even know why. I just want to go. I want to see. I want to see what's out there.
I like the whys. I want to see. I like the whys too. I'm gonna give y'all some reasons to travel. I'm gonna give y'all some reasons. Trace the black diaspora. Excuse me. Trace Jesus' footsteps for my Christian people out there. Follow your ancestors.
Yeah, follow your own ancestors.
Wild sex in exotic locations. I mean, for real, man.
Couples.
I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing like it, baby. Ain't nothing like it. You on some beautiful sunset or some beautiful moonlit ocean, vibing with your lady. Ain't nothing like it. Them ain't no regular crackers. Them is not no regular crackers. More important for me is discover a part of you that you didn't know exist. I am addicted to epiphanies now. I travel for the sake of finding out things about myself. You know what I mean? It's a completely selfish endeavor, but I'm addicted to it.
You do learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you learn how you handle different situations and how you interact with different cultures. You learn about, you know, what you can handle and what you can't. Like, it's a lot of eye-opening experiences you have when you put yourself in a different situation.
No time.
That's true. A lot of people don't feel like they have the time or the resources to take a break, to take a vacation. None, you know, nevertheless an international vacation.
The time is now, y'all. We got to set the culture. Let me tell you something. We work helly in the United States of America, and that's about to change. COVID changed a lot of things. We look over Europe like, how much vacation time did you get? That girl we was with last night, that German, she works and she has 2 months of vacation time.
2.5 months.
2.5 months of
vacation time.
We're like, how are you traveling? She's like, oh, I'm using my vacation time. 2.5 months. You got 2.5 months of vacation time?
More like 2 weeks.
Right. We need to make these companies prioritize it by prioritizing it for ourselves. When I had a job in the United States, the last 3 jobs I had, it was a negotiation. First we talk dollars and then we talk time. And if you can't meet my dollars, and I'm like, all right, well, I need 6 weeks paid vacation. Can you work with that? Everything's a negotiation, real talk. The bottom line is, y'all, it's time to change the culture. Our kids can benefit from traveling. Your kids can benefit from traveling. You can benefit from traveling. I want to see us on them buses. My sweetheart said, what if these seats were filled with our kids. I could look at these seats and see little fades and flat tops and everything else with their backpacks heading out on some adventure.
It would be amazing. And you know what? Like, even for me, what inspires me to travel outside of like our own adventures and stuff is when you like follow different accounts. You know, I'm taking it to social media because
Let's go.
it's around the world.
Let's
you
go.
know, seeing Black women, Black men, Black families posted up on their social media showcasing their experiences around the world.
Shout out,
that
y'all.
inspires me as well.
Shout out to all the people out here with their little social media, not flexing, but showing and educating people about how it's done, how you're doing it. All that stuff is beautiful, man. And this is how we change the culture. It needs to change. One planet, one love.
Hey, whoever your favorite Black travel YouTuber or Instagrammer is, drop that handle down in the comments. Let's find out who these people are, where they've been, where they going. Let's connect and let's inspire each other.
Maybe we can pump them up on our channel somehow. I don't know, but I'm down to do whatever it takes to set a new agenda.
We'll put ours in the comments as well.
Alright, so that's what we got to say. We done. Alright, y'all, it's been a long day. I just really wanted to come in here and unload because it's real. Peace and love to you guys out there, to all my travelers out there. Stay safe. To all my people who ain't got that passport yet, go get your passport. Take that first step. And to everybody else, we love you. And we out.
Peace out, y'all.